Good morning and welcome back to Gaming with ADHD. It is Saturday afternoon. I am finally conscious and I'm here. We're gonna finish this project off. But yeah, been not necessarily a bad but a busy couple of days. Plenty of projects going on. But here we are. Anyhow, let's see here. So as always, let me go ahead and share this, the instructions so you can see where we're at. I'm hoping this is going to be the last video, building this. I'll do a video for like an actual review. So, yeah, if you're interested in that, you know, we'll go for it. Let's see. Let's see. I forgot to set a goal for super chat, so let's go ahead and do that. If I get 5 super chats of $2 and higher, I will get another set, and we will build that on stream. Going to do it a little bit different than this one, because this one has kind of dominated the channel for a couple of weeks now. But we'll see. Anyways, so this is what we're working on. Basically, we're going to, so when we finished last time, this is where the upper level was. This is where we're going to, well, we're going to finish it off today. I've already got bag set 10 out. And anyway, so set 10 is going to finish this. And then there's one final layer that'll go up here, which has like an air conditioning unit and antenna, things like that. So that is what we're gonna do. We got Peanut Gallery in the background. Say hello, Peanut Gallery. Hello. All right, so let's get into it, or dangerous. We could also. I don't want to really get dangerous. That could end poorly. Anyhow, so yeah. So there's that. Let's see, and we've got our little. Well, the figure name is officially Jetpack Racer, but I'm calling him Trauma Team or Dock Wagon. I don't know. I can't decide. I guess since it's labeled Cyberpunk City, it should probably be Trauma Team. You know, since that's what they call it. But yeah, I was actually literally just flipping through YouTube when I was getting ready, and the channel that I actually first saw this Cyberpunk set on, did a review of a set from 2015, and it's this helicopter. And it's just like, holy crap, that would absolutely be perfect for this whole cyberpunk city build idea that I've got. And of course, the set was from 2015, so like only available on the secondary market at this point. But speaking of Trauma Team, that's exactly what it reminded me of. So, it would be fun to get, but probably won't. Probably have to just look at something else, because like somebody had mentioned, like having a helicopter pad would be almost mandatory for my little city build, and I think I agree. Probably put that on top of the put that on top of the office building. I guess I could turn the hat cam. I love that Seraphis gave me that name for it. But yeah, so I've got an idea for a corporate office. Basically, instead of trying to do okay, for me, a cyberpunk office building would be like 40 stories tall. That's completely impractical from, not just a gaming perspective, but just a practical perspective. So my thought was to actually build it regardless, it would have to be taller than the apartment block. The apartment block's going to be like 4 stories tall. Which is fine. But it would need to be taller than that, so maybe it'll be like 5 or 6 levels. And then do just like a flat top. To it. Again, theory. But just instead of doing a full building, just do like a quarter of it, because then that way it's not just like taking over everything. It would also open it up so that you could actually see into the different floors. So doing like a call center floor, an R&D floor, stuff like that. But then you could also do well, if I can find this dumb piece. But yeah, so you could do an R&D floor, call center floor, all that kind of stuff. And then that actually just gave me another idea of make all the floors removable, and then be able to like switch the floors around, so that way, especially from a gaming perspective, like from a gaming perspective, you don't want everything in a fixed state where it's just always the same layout, the same build, because then your players just get bored and they get used to it. So if I make all the floors removable, then I can, swap out the floors. And so your Shadowrun guys, your Cyberpunk guys have to infiltrate said building, but it's a different layout every time. So again, these are all theories that I'm coming up with right now. Maybe I pull it off, maybe I don't. And we've also got the, FunWhole did announce they did announce that they're doing more sets. So clearly this one was a hit. I think partly because of the fact that nobody else has done a set like it. So definitely something to capitalize on if they can. I mean, obviously I would, since they would blend in this one, like there's also like there's pieces that are designed for like connecting the different base plates together. So I definitely want to take advantage of those when building it out. So we'll see how quickly they actually like build out additional sets. You know, obviously I don't control that. Let's see. Ta-da. Anyhow. So, needless to say, those are kind of my ridiculous plans at the minute, or at the moment. Peanut Gallery is oh so excited. But that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Anyhow, so what is everyone else up to this weekend?
I'm playing with meat.
Peanut Gallery is playing with meat. Actually, I am kind of excited. We are making it easy for the kids, and we are hosting the great-grandparents for dinner, because like our son and daughter-in-law, basically they live in a studio apartment. It's not even an apartment, it's a casita. But instead of, everyone invading their tiny space to see the baby, we volunteered to just host everyone, and that way great grandparents can see the baby and not make it awkward. Is that all it's gonna go in? Alright. I guess I could show that off. Oh, there we go. Alright, there we go. That looks like it's in right. Hey, Grim. Grandpa is doing just fine. We've been getting regular baby updates. They put some shoes on the baby today, and they are ridiculously oversized. Like, I mean, makes him look like he's got like duck feet. But otherwise doing well. He's a Sasquatch. I mean, he's got big feet anyways. Yeah, this kid came out with just... He is stretched. But he's cute. We like him. For now. A little bit. I mean, let's be honest. If that kid turns into a turd, then you're going to be like, really? I'm going to love him regardless. Well, fine. I guess.
You don't love him regardless, I'll kill you.
Grandma is laying down the law. Okay, really? This is annoying. Oh, and hello, you're wrong. This is a very odd time to put a piece on the bottom.
That's what she said.
That is what she said. Alright, so technically it wants me to put this onto the rest of the building. I'm going to skip that because now we're going to go into building the tree. But I also don't have enough room to just, like, I can't build any higher than this. So, alright, let's... Did you just call me a quitter? I physically don't have the space for it, dear. That's fair and accurate. And yes, Grim, we absolutely can hand the baby back. Well, I mean,
But sometimes I don't wanna.
that's true. Sometimes we don't wanna.
The other night, I didn't want. But Jaden took him with me, and I was sad.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, this is slightly complicated. This is building out a tree that's on the upper level. Okay, this is interesting on the build. There's these tiny little holes. I'm not sure if you can see them. You put this little flower piece on top of the leaf piece. And then that keeps these flower pegs from poking all the way through. So I guess this will work.
Oh no, there's a messed up window on desktop page. Thanks.
Anyhow. I will admit, this is not the easiest part of the build, just because it looks confusing. Like, I think it'll be fine just because, I mean, it's a tree, so just random bits and whatnot, but it's still mildly difficult to follow what they're asking for. Ta-da. Less tree and more elder god. That is a completely fair argument, Grim. Not gonna lie. Just... I mean, it's not bad. It's just, it's like I said, it's just odd to try and follow the build process. Is that? Got a couple extra pieces here, which I don't think I need. That's cool. Alright. Alright, so this is actually kind of cool. Let me flip over to the close-up cam. All right, so here's our tree, and we've got this little whip piece over here. Which they then tell you to wrap around the tree. I like how that looks. Get it. There we go. Needs a little bit better light on it, but you can see it wrapped around. So anyways, I like that. What's up, Coco? Yes, I am a grandpa now. I am very excited about it. He is the most super chill dude so far. Which we are totally okay with. I mean, let's be honest. Baby yelling, screaming, you know, nobody really wants to put up with that. We do. We just don't necessarily want to. And so yeah, so he's super chill, super cute. Peanut Gallery says he looks like an old man. I mean, let's be honest, all babies look like old men. All right, I just opened bag set 11. That's the last one. We're almost done with this. So this is our final step. Basically just, you know, finishing out this upper portion. So, let me see something. Did I not have to add any lighting? Oh, interesting. There was completely no lighting in that last build. Okay. So, anyway, here we are. There are a couple of lights in the bedroom. The signs do light up. Once I finish this, I am going to figure out how to try and get most everything together and on screen so that you all can see it. And actually turn the lights on. I'm going to do like I actually want to do like a regular review, like I would review any other product. And then from my perspective, like, cause I actually have, some of the Cyberpunk Red Combat Zone miniatures. I can put those in and we can look at, okay, how well would this work as far as like a miniatures gaming piece? So we'll see. I mean, I could be completely smoking something and it's like, okay, Maybe this will just end up being a display piece instead. Which I'm fine with having a little bit of a display piece once I can get this area reworked a little bit, have it sitting in the background or something. But we can address that when we get to it. And if I didn't say it, yes, there is a little bit of lighting in the bedroom. Not a ton, but there is definitely some in there. And I'll show all of that off once we... Basically, there's no power if the upper level isn't sitting on the base, just because that's where all the power comes from. It's the battery pack on the base. Anyways, but yeah, we'll at least take a look at it at the end of the stream as best I can. Because again, infamously small work table. Haven't done an upgrade yet. Still not exactly sure if I can. Ta-da. Oh, ADHD. Where did I put that? I love when I'm responsible with stuff and then completely forget where I put it. Actually, that won't really work anyways. Yeah. There we go. Haha! Alright, bag 4. Ta-da! Anyhow. I say anyhow a lot.
I don't know.
What, Peanut Gallery? Did you like take a public speaking class or something?
Yeah, your ass. I mean,
Look, everybody. I know Peanut Gallery took a public speaking class. That's part of our origin story.
I still remember you teaching the class how to build a computer, and you're talking about that book, whatever it was.
Yes. One of my public speaking topics, we had to do a book report. I had just read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I don't remember anything said about that book, but whatever.
Yeah, she doesn't remember anything I said about it. She just knows she hated it.
That you did the book report on that book, and then I choose not to read it.
She wants nothing to do with Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Like, at all. It's very strange.
Same with that movie that you keep wanting to make me watch. Buckaroo Banzai.
Buckaroo Banzai is amazing.
Bruh.
Yeah, bruh.
Not interested.
Bruh.
Bruh.
The funny thing, Grim, is that I didn't have to win her over. She said hi to me first. So
I'm still waiting for you to win me over, bruh.
I know, like I said, I didn't have to because you said hi first. Basically, because of that, we like to, or I like to say, that our entire relationship is her fault. She doesn't like it when I phrase it that way. Clearly. I mean, I'm okay with it. But that's just me. I think this is the HVAC unit. Little builds like this always impress me because it's just like, okay, that was super creative out of quote unquote nothing. HVAC. Now we're going to get into like a bunch of, for lack of a better way to put it, just like weird builds. To just kind of finish this off, little details. Which will semi-confuse me. Oh, okay, so it's just a piping duct into the roof. think the hat cam might be in the way. Sorry, folks. I will try not to be, but it is what it is. So, nothing else exciting going on for Saturday with everyone else, or I guess Sunday if you're, in Australia. I mean, you're not fooling anyone. We know it's not real. Yes, I will drive this joke into the ground.
Until we've gone on a cruise and seen it.
Right. Until we've gone on a cruise and seen it for ourselves, it ain't real. There is no Australia.
There's just England and dangerous England.
England and dangerous England. Arizona Mirrorverse. I can accept that. Or I guess we could say it's the Arizona upside down.
That's what I was going to say. It's like an underworld.
Well, upside down is Stranger Things.
Yeah, I know.
Underworld is usually underneath the ground.
Well, isn't that what this really is? Underneath our ground. Underneath China.
I mean, that's fair.
Ran down under.
Yes, Australia, where, the island is literally trying to kill us.
Kill them, not us, bro.
Like, my personal theory is that, like Australia is like Pandora's box, but for the Earth. Why is this not... Oh, that's why. I'm like, this doesn't seem right. There we go. That's much cleaner. Ta-da! Right, it's like, so that's like perfect example, everything that would like destroy the Earth is just self-contained in Australia. And so if it ever managed to escape, then all life on Earth would be destroyed. I mean, it makes sense to me. I mean, and then you add earthquakes in on top of it? Come on, who wants that? Negative 39 degrees Celsius outside? F that noise. Holy crap, man. Like, mankind was not meant to live in those conditions, Coco. Like, at all. That's ridiculous. I will be honest, I do think it's kind of funny that, like, that statistic about Canada, where, like, all of Canada lives within, like, 50 miles of the U.S. border, despite how massive the actual landmass of the country is. You know, and let's be honest, who wants to live in the rest of it? That's ridiculous. And I don't think there's enough scarves to compensate for that. I mean, say what you will, but that's cold. You're in the place where, like, if you boil water and then, like, throw it in the air, like, it's frozen, like it just, bam, turns into snow, right? I like that. There's a print there. It's got to be like a microwave antenna or something, but just a random little print for fun. No giant jumping rats. That's the first time I've heard a kangaroo called that, but we can go with it. Alright, so this I actually think is kind of a fun little bit on the build. So you've got the wiring for this. And instead of trying to conceal it, they're just like, no, just wrap the wire around the post. Because, I mean, it's an antenna, so it's got wires. That's fine. Peanut Gallery, do not kill yourself. I mean, obviously these are supposed to be like signal dishes of some kind, but they've got the prints on them. I'm just gonna rotate them just for fun. So FunWhole hasn't done any sci-fi sets yet. Like my guess is that they'll get to them eventually. But so far the closest they've gotten is just the cyberpunk sets. They've got steampunk as well. But I don't really consider steampunk to be sci-fi.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
at that time it would be considered science fiction.
okay, first off, steampunk did not exist back in the steampunk era.
I know.
It's a modern invention. No, because it's
fiction and it involves.
I'm just saying it's not science fiction.
Available at the time. Yeah, no, it scientifically changes the technology of the time. So yeah, science fiction.
Grim, if you want to see the steampunk ones, just go to the FunWhole website, WHOLE. So just funwhole.com. Yup, it sure is. You're welcome. Yeah, most of the steam. I'll be honest. From FunWhole, most of the steampunk ones, I do like. There are some where I'm just like not 100% sold on the design, but they're still not bad. But they've got like a steampunk train and basically like steampunk Big Ben. So there are some cool ones, but Man, we're just barely over an hour, and I'm almost done with this. I wasn't sure how long this was going to take, just because it was all the tiny little bits and tiny little builds. My chicken? There we go. Okay, this is where it'll get a little complicated. All right, so let's put the roof on. And then we've got a little bit of building to do on the ground level, it looks like. Can you grab me the main portion, please? Yeah, here, I'll flip my camera view and we'll do a little bit of close-up. Or at least better view of... Alright, so we've got some exposed wiring. Again, cyberpunk building. It's to be expected. We've got the signage. This does all light up. Here's the roof structure. So we got one antenna. We got a light here.
Busted piece on the side there. Or not busted, but...
Oh, these are actually just extras.
Oh. More extras.
Alright. Let's see. It's been a little while since we've seen this. Alright, let's switch. I am completely zoomed out and I can see barely anything. Yeah, it really is cool, Grim. Alright, let's see if I can show this off. So I'm going to do I can't show it off. Here, we'll just show how the build goes together. Got no cameras. I'm not sure how that fits in with a cyberpunk city. Which you can see it right here. Okay, so hat cam isn't completely in the way. Gonna put our cyber dog back here. Let's see. Sorry, folks, I'm trying to keep this as in the camera as I can make it. But obviously it is not the easiest on this current setup. Interesting little builds. All right, I'm just hoping you all can see stuff. You know what? Let's switch over to that. No, I don't want to zoom it in. All right. Close enough. Oh, it's a little camera build. Okay, this is interesting. So we've got the little wrench. Put that in there. Then put this over there. All right, that is a nice creative little use for that. Anyways, then we got a camera basically monitoring who's digging through the trash. That would be Peanut Gallery, apparently.
I'm a trash picker.
All right, not sure why we have just a ladder out in the middle of nowhere. Especially when there's so you have a ladder, but then there's also stairs. Then I don't know. Oh, it's a security gate. That's what it is. It's not a ladder. All right, then it wants us to hook up the battery pack. And is that it? Because I've already hooked up the battery pack. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. I mean, I didn't assemble all of the figures yet, but I'm going to do that later. Mostly because I'm not going to have that much. All right, so real quick, let me get this out of the way for a second. Let me switch to top down. This is all the extra pieces. That's not insignificant. I got an extra trash bag. That's custom parts. Okay, maybe not custom parts, but I mean just a bit more unique. Anyways. So yeah, we got some extra tools, some extra bits, extra little plates. A 2x4, that's not insignificant. Alright. I don't know how this is going to work. I definitely don't have enough room. All right, here, we're going to switch to this view because I'm going to have to kind of get this all out of the way. Well, why isn't the lighting coming on? Well, I'm not finished until I can get this all connected properly, Grim. Which right now the lighting is probably off by one section. Let's try moving that. Nope. You know, we're going to do this. A slightly different way. All right. There we go. All the pieces were on, and I keep breaking stuff. All right. So, all right. Before I take the camera off, here we've got Lego and FunWhole minifigures next to each other. This is Jetpack Racer. This is Cyberpunk Hacker Dude. Anyways, they're about the same height. I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with them, personally. But some people like to complain about the FunWhole figures because they're not official Lego. Anyways. So I'm even limited on how much cord I have. Anyways, here's my top-down camera, so you can see that I literally cannot fit all of this underneath it. So then we've got this lights up, this sign lights up, got lighting through there, lighting through there, lighting in the chicken shack. Battery pack does mount to the wall to kind of keep it out of the way. There's our motorcycle garage that's hiding the cyberpunk or the cybernetic office, which I'm not going to pull the back wall off to open that up. Sorry, folks. Let's see if I can get around to the back. All right, so there's that upper floor. We've got lighting underneath the bed. We've got lighting in the display. Sorry, folks. We've got the next room down with the lighting in the bathroom. Anyways, so that's it. It is finished. Like I said, I still need to assemble the rest of the minifigures. I'm gonna do that off stream. Like I said, biggest complaint I would say is that this little parking space down here isn't wide enough for the police car. Yeah, but obviously they've filled in this space and they've totally taken advantage of all the available area. Again, we got lighting over here in the vending machine. Yeah. Anyhow. Yeah, I can, well, let's probably making people seasick by the way I'm holding the camera, but all right, I've turned off all the lights that I can. Yeah, biggest issue with this Grim is literally just the available space to show things off. But it lights up pretty well. Again, there's little lights back here. Got our flashy light for the motorcycle sign. Anyhow. All right. Well, let me do this. All right. Clip the camera back in. One last look, and bam! Back to me. All right. Yeah, it was cool. It was a really fun build. I'm really excited to see how the whole project idea I have in my head, how that comes together. If it comes together, I don't know. Regardless, this will be fun if I can get this done and just put it up on display behind me. But yeah, I like it. So, all right, Grim, I'm glad you've enjoyed them. I did them for me, but I'm glad you all got something out of them. It was just a fun alternative, a fun way to go. So, all right. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and end it. Peanut Gallery does have plans for us to do some running around before I go to work tonight. So, thank you so much for hanging out, folks. Please like the video if you haven't already. Share the stream. If you think anybody will find it interesting. But otherwise, thanks, and we'll be back next time.